KAMC Matthew Stell talked with Lance about this earlier today.
Yeah, Brian, let's try it again. Lance said he did have some side effects from it, but like we said earlier, he says he'll do it again as he knows doctors are in a race to save lives. For Lance Blocker, it started with a Friday morning email back in March.
I looked at it, read it over, went over it, and responded to it and said I'd be willing to participate in it, and that's where it launched.
Researchers from Emory University in Atlanta were recruiting young adults for a quite important experiment.
They wanted to start out with that more, I guess, immune responsive subgroup, right? So that they weren't putting anybody who had any coexisting issues going on into any other, like, more high-risk situation.
But this wasn't just any type of research. These were test trials for a coronavirus vaccine, and Lance was the perfect subject.
Very quick turnaround. Time is of the essence, right? So I get over there on Monday and we start the process of getting into the vaccine trial.
The Georgia native is one of only 110 people from across the country chosen by Moderna to receive 2 doses of the mRNA 1273 vaccine, one Dr. Anthony Fauci himself has strongly supported.
The real determining factor to put this into the history books will be if we get a safe and highly effective vaccine.
Lance says it didn't take much to convince him. From the moment he read that email, he felt like it was the right thing to do.
I fully trust what they're doing, and when I was given the opportunity to participate in this, it was really a no-brainer because if there's some risk, they already know about it, in my opinion. Now, I could be wrong, but I was confident enough in their abilities.
But there have been a few side effects.
Day 2, I was heavily fatigued, very mild fevers. But the reality was my body it had that vaccine and didn't know what it was. It was working to combat that and not working for me.
Outside of that, the vaccine has shown to be very promising.
Levels of antibody are high, the titers are high, even at a modest dose. That's not the end game, but it certainly makes us cautiously optimistic.
And safe for humans.
These are the smartest people in the world working on this thing, from all over the globe coming together to fight this virus. And who else am I going to trust with this?
That's why Moderna is expanding its test trials to at least 30,000 adults, something this meteorologist is behind all the way.
We all have a role to play in this deal. It's not comfortable for any of us, and I get it. Reality is, though, I still have my role to play, just like you do, just like everybody does. And if we get through this thing, we're going to get through it together. And so if we all play those roles, we all participate in the solution rather than the problem, we'll get through this faster than we wouldn't have otherwise.
The U.S. is hoping to have 300 million doses of the vaccine by early 2021. Brian?